Hi babies, it's Carlisa Victoria. I am back with yet another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about my hair. So I've been doing a lot of updates on my hair lately, and I wanted to go ahead and make this video just to kind of talk about, some of the things that I experience with my locks and how do I combat some of those things. So if you're new here, hi, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. But we're going to talk about this hair tonight, girl. So we just gonna just talk about it overall, texture, all of this type of stuff, what I'm doing to grow my hair, and what products am I currently and actively using, and what is the plan going to be going forward, etc., etc. So first thing first that I want to talk about is Lint. I know Lint, some of the outfits that you wear, some of the pillows that you lay on during the day, all can contribute to lint. I feel like when you have locks, it's semi-inevitable for you not to get lint in your hair. I'm not saying that there aren't any women who don't get lint in their hair, but it's kind of hard not to, because you have articles of clothing like a jacket or something that may pick up a little bit of a, lint, not even necessarily lint, but like the material of your jacket. You may, I don't know, be chilling out, laying on your pillow for the day, and your pillow picks up, like, I don't know if it has sprays, maybe it gets in your hair. And I know you guys are trying to figure out, what do I do to get them out? So my suggestion is, if you end up getting lint in your locks and it came from that day, so say you wore a fuzzy sweater and you got lint on your hair, that evening you need to be trying to get that lint out your hair, because at that point it's new. It got there that day and it hasn't had time to like actually grow into the lock. So that might be the time where you might want to go out and physically pick it out of your locks, because it's new. When you let lint stay in your locks, it starts to grow within your hair. And if you, take the time to kind of like get up your tweezers or your fingers to kind of get it out, you can. But sometimes what happens is the ball points of your hair, if the lint is here, some people will just pull it out. Not afraid to really lose the end of your lock. It's up to you. I know that when I go through my locks and I get out all of the pieces that I can, physically get out, I just, try to keep it that way. Eventually, whenever I do like a hair dye, because you guys know I always update my hair, my jet black. So every once in a while, I will freshen up my black hair. That helps me to cover anything that's showing anyway as well. But like I said, I feel like because I wash my hair and stuff like that often, even if there is lint that, eventually grows in my hair, I feel a little bit better knowing that at least it's clean, because I wash my hair. But like I said, the biggest thing to do is to try to, maybe use your fingers. Wouldn't really recommend using a comb, because I feel like you'll start combing it out. Maybe some tweezers or something to get it out. But that's what I do. As you guys can see, I really don't have too much like linty ends right now. And that's probably because I do what I just told you. What else? And I've been wearing a lot of dark colors lately. What's another thing? Oh, towel drying. If you towel dry your hair, that also could pick up like the lint. I normally don't towel dry my hair. I like wring it out in the shower, and then I will allow my hair to air dry. And if I'm not going anywhere, I might stay wrapped in my towel, or I'll put on an oversized t-shirt. That way, more than likely a dark or a non-textured t-shirt to be able to let my hair air dry. And sometimes I'll just put on a tank. Like I said, I'll put on something that allows me to do that. Another just random topic to talk about is just moisturizing your hair. I talk about this often. You want to moisturize your hair, but you also want to make sure you're fueling your body with water, and you're fueling your body with vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. But you also want to make sure that you are literally moisturizing your hair. Whatever that looks like for you, figure that out. Some people, moisturizing your hair could look like, I need to spritz it with water. It could look like I need to use a non-sulfate, like I need to use a sulfate-free shampoo. It could be I want to put some hair milk in my hair. It could be I'm just going to throw some oil. Whatever it is that it takes for your hair to be moisturized, do that, because the last thing you want is for your hair to be dry, especially your locks, and they get brittle and start falling off. The one thing about me is, like, people see my length of my hair and they say, whoa, that's, a good length for 2 years, etc., etc. But what you guys don't also realize is, even though it's a good length, my hair is healthy. My hair is in really good condition. I take care of my hair. I maintain my hair. And that's another reason why I'm not only grateful that I know how to do my hair, but just think about this. when you were younger and your mom bought you something, you probably took care of it, you know, but not the way that if she said, here's $5, you can go buy this, that you would have took care of something if you would have spent your own money. It's the same thing for me in a sense with locks. I have the ability to take care of my own hair, so I know I'm going to treat it good. You end up letting people do your hair and you not appreciating them doing it, or maybe they don't even know about your hair. Because nowadays a lot of people are doing locks and calling themselves locticians, and they never had locks, don't know nothing about locks. They just know they know how to twist the lock and make it look good. And they try to tell you about your hair and they don't know about your hair. Now maybe after time of doing your hair they can learn your hair, but who's going to know your hair better than you? So that's why I'm grateful that I'm able to do my own hair, but I take care of it. That's number one. Drink the water, eat the healthy food, and literally listen to your hair. Number two, why am I saying numbers? I've been saying random facts. These are not even numbers. Another thing, oil. Figure out what oils work for you. I know some people who are like, girl, I can't do wild grow. Wild grow stink and it itch. I'm not gonna lie, it does stink and it does make my hair itch sometimes too, but I feel like that hair food does what it needs to do for my hair. So there's days where I will use it, but like on just a maintenance day or something like that, I'll use like an argan oil, a macadamia oil, something that smells good, that's light, that's soft, whatever. But I do use a mixture of oils. I've always believed, from your face wash to your hair oils to everything that you do, always have you a positive rotation. Because I always feel like face washes, oils, things like that, if you continue to use the same ones over and over, you may become, your hair, everything may just, may become used to it to the point where it doesn't even work. You know what I mean? And we've all been there. You wear that face wash out, or you wear that shampoo out, or that conditioner out, and then months later you're like, this don't even do what it used to do to my hair. Because I feel like there's like face wash and stuff, there is a possibility of overwashing. Same thing, or just doing too much with that product. Your body and your skin and stuff becomes used to it. So what I like to do is I like to keep variations in my midst of my oils and things like that, because I honestly just feel like, when you do that, your hair is able to absorb different oils that have different benefits. Black castor oil, wild grow, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, argan, macadamia, all of these different oils, they serve different purposes. They do different things to your hair. And by you, just switching up the monotony of your routines with your oils, just throwing them in your rotation. Don't even have to be all that big. Peppermint oil, tea tree oil, all these oils. I use like an array of oils because I just feel like keeping that type of energy of rotation allows my hair to absorb them differently, but also experience different benefits. Right now I'm down to one oil because I'm out of all the oils that I had. I'm down to my tropical roots, which is pineapple and guava. And I just spritz that in my hair. It smells it smells good for an oil opposed to like a wild grow or something like that. And I just spritz it into my hair and I massage it in. You guys see me sometimes in my self-care videos and stuff massaging in my oils, and you always notice that I try to use my fingertips like this, because I just feel like when you're constantly using your fingers like this, that can cause breakage, especially like if your nails are chipped or anything like that, it can break your hair. Now, when I'm washing my hair in the shower, it's okay for me to, because at that point, I feel like it's somewhat being detangled at the roots. And then also I feel like fingertips helps with the blood flow, all that. And then your fingernails and tips and stuff like that also does the same thing, but it just, that's a quick little massage. So I would definitely say rub your oils in with your fingertips if you can, if you remember. Because just because you're like, oh, well, just because it snagged a little bit, that's okay. Imagine if you get into these habits of like, oh, it snagged just a little bit, it's okay. You're going to constantly be in it snagged a little bit, it's okay. And before you know it, boom, you ain't got no edges. So, so I use my fingertips. Another thing that I would say, let's see about my hair. What would I tell y'all about my hair, since I seem like I be talking about it all the time anyway? like I said, be stronger than color for your hair. Be stronger than the color that you want. Because I'm not going to say, like, if you are contemplating blonde and black back and forth all day, because this is what happens when you get locked. You be back and forth between two colors all day. You like, I'm about to dye my hair blonde, but I love when I have my black hair because it just brings out all my other features. But then it don't show all of the details that the blonde hair shows. But if I do blonde, that's gonna really set a statement. It's gonna wake them up. Like, we be doing all this back and forth, but in the end of the day, you dye it blonde and you like 3 weeks later, oh, I miss my black hair, you know, because with black I could do whoop de whoop whoop whoop. You trying to come up with all these reasons as to why you should go back black without looking like, well, I did just bleach my hair. So if you get to a point where you feel like I absolutely need to bleach my hair because I think about it every day, I breathe it, I sleep it, I can't stop thinking about going back a certain color, then okay. But if you are still debating it all the way up into buying the box of bleach, you need to ask yourself, okay, are we gonna do this or are we not? Because you can save your hair. As you guys know, bleach can change texture. Bleach can ruin your hair. Bleach can do so many different things to your hair. And even if you take care of your hair, it still has the ability to change texture, to change something, because that's what bleach can do. It's an agent. So just think about it. I'm not saying that you can't color your hair. You're grown. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, if it's not like something that you feel like, if I don't do this, I'm not going to be able to sleep, then just stick to the color that you currently have. Because I don't know about y'all, some people, they don't even intend to have locks long. Some people want to see how they look with locks and see what the journey's all about. Other people want to keep their locks so they can comb them out and preserve their natural hair, their loose natural hair. Some people want to grow their hair, you know, only for a certain period of time, just because they don't want to be paying for their hair to get done, and it's easier to do that. Other people like myself want to grow my locks out. So if you're one of those people who are planning to grow your hair for a good amount of time, and you don't have a time limit as to when you're not, then you want to be very, very careful on how often you're bleaching your hair. I'm not saying, I do use permanent black hair dye by Dark and Lovely. And I know that y'all could be saying, you know, like, okay, but you still using dye. It's one, not bleach. Number two, that dye does so well on my hair. Number three, they always have the most nourishing, like that after shampoo. Oh my gosh. Dark and Lovely started putting a vitamin E oil purple tube of like after color shampoo or conditioner or whatever it is. Girl, it smells so good. I wish they was selling that on the shelf by itself. So I'm gonna look into that, because they only sell it in the hair dye, and I'm like, can I get this in a bottle? Like, where can I purchase this? So I need to, you know what, while I'm talking to y'all, I'm about to see if it exists. Vitamin E shampoo by Dark and Lovely. I need to see, because they only put it in the hair dye box. That's the only time I've ever seen it. I've never seen it on the shelf. Oh, they got some bottles of stuff, but it ain't they. Girl, I think I'm seeing that bottle. They actually do sell the bottle. They do sell the bottle. It's a 3-in-1. It says, at least this one, I think this is it because it's purple, and that's the color that they were putting in there. Girl, I think they sell the bottle. I just haven't seen it in the store. My. I'm gonna have to pick some of this up. Anyway, yeah, but that stuff is good. Girl, that stuff is so good. So yeah, so that's definitely what I would recommend. What else might I say to you all, to you lovely people? Rinse your hair. I say this in a lot of videos. Rinse your hair as often as you can, because that's what I do. That's how I keep my hair hydrated and moisturized. Rinse it. If you're in the shower and you're not going anywhere for the day, rinse your hair and let it do what it do. Let it do what it do. Y'all see what happens when you let your hair do what it do? Do y'all see? Y'all see what it is. I don't need to keep talking about it. What else? Take lots of pictures. my first journey, I don't have a lot of pictures. Like, it's crazy because I think the storage, you know, over time you lose pictures over the years, but it was really crazy because I used to email myself some of my photos. In 1 year, my email like cleared my inbox. I don't know if there was some type of setting feature or after so many years it just deleted everything in my inbox. I didn't do anything. And I realized that email had like stuff in there that I needed, but also it had photos in there of like my hair and just different times throughout my life. And I lost those photos. Like, maybe I'll be able to retrieve them if I can somehow or another like get access to my old, you know, like pictures and phone galleries. But take pictures. I take lots of videos. I take lots of pictures. I was just looking at a picture the other day, like a year apart from my hair now, and I'm just like, wow, the growth is real. Like, I know I be being dramatic and stuff like, oh, girl, look at my hair, but yeah, the pictures don't lie, the videos don't lie, the progress in the seasons do not lie. So take lots of pictures and videos. Another thing I would say is remember why you started your journey. And if you have days where, like, it's crazy because during this journey, I've not really had any days where I felt like I want to go back to loose natural. Like, because when I started this journey, I knew that I wanted to return back to this journey, and I knew that I was going to be on this journey for quite some time. So, and I've always been a person who, when I wear my weaves and when I wear my braids, I used to like to wear long weaves and braids. So if I have the ability to grow my hair back out like I used to wear those, that's what I'm going to do. But also, it's so refreshing to know that you can wear your real hair, your natural hair, without always having to put a flat iron, some braids, something. It's just your hair and you're just pulling it back and styling it as is. I'm almost to the point where, because I do low ponytails like this sometimes, and as you guys can see, like a good majority of my hair is in the ponytail. Do y'all see this? Like a good majority of it is in the ponytail. I think maybe a good like 6 more months or so and everything will be able to get into the ponytail without like falling like this, like you see. So I'm thinking, you know, about 6 more months, definitely by year 3, by year 2.5, year 3, I think we'll be able to get a complete ponytail without nothing falling out, without any bobby pins and stuff. Because, girl, I remember this was a dream when I first started, and now I can basically do it. And we're not talking about, this is not wet hair, this is dry hair. So imagine being able to do this on dry hair. Girl, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling amazing. This video is already at 18 minutes. Wow. What else would I say so I can wrap this video up? Because I already have a long vlog coming that I have to edit. The last thing I would say is just create the regimen and follow the regimen that works for you. Don't be on the internet trying to be like, oh, I'm going to do my hair exactly like her. And if it doesn't come out right, I don't know what I did wrong. Girl, sometimes you ain't do nothing wrong. You follow the recipe exactly, and it just don't work for you, because we all have different things that work for us. So figure out what works for you. You know, how somebody else does their hair might not work for you. Maybe you can, you know, take little pieces of what they do and add it to your regimen, and maybe that'll work. But just understand that everybody is different. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for the vlog that I was working on today, and go watch the video of my update on my content upload scheduling, etc., etc. Make sure you're uploaded. Okay, yep. It uploaded, so let me change this. Okay, so yep, so it's up. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you beautiful babes in the next video. Later.